Hey guys, Raven7 here, and today I wanted to bring you guys a video about what I think the top 5 underrated and budget decks of the meta are going to be. These are decks that I feel like you're going to have a good chance of winning, you're going to have good combo, good plays, and I didn't put Chain Burn or Chain Beat or stuff like that in there because that's kind of anti-meta, and let's face it, no one really likes playing those decks. You just play it for the win. If you do like playing those decks, well, you're just a troll. But these are decks that combo off. You need to kind of think through your plays, and that I think have a great chance of being the underdogs of this format. So I'll go ahead and get started. First is Curry and the #1 spot. I think Curry is amazing. I mean, it's a little unexpected when you got to get Bure being $20 a piece. But other than that, I mean, it's a Stardust, a Nat Beast. You can get 2 Bure, so that's $44, and then like the rest is really cheap, really like the main deck's usually all common, and then you got a Nat Beast, a Stardust, and a Black Rose, and then you pretty much have the deck, and then you just gotta get other synchros for it and one Zen mains. But other than that, the deck can go absolutely plus. I mean, look at Curry anatomy. Each time a battle position's played changed, put a Curry counter on it. It's you put 2 counters on it, draw 2 more cards. I mean, like you go so plus going with Bureau because when a monster's battle position is changed, you get to draw a card automatically, and this guy brings out a Curry, and once per turn you can change the battle position of a monster. This automatically changes it. This automatically changes one, and you just go super plus, and you just keep drawing, you keep synchro, and you keep activating desynchro, synchroing them back, using their effect again, and it's just absolutely ridiculous some of the combos you can do. I've come back from just Stardust on board, desynchroed the Stardust, summoned something, used the Spachi effect to get my additional normal summon, went off, ended up with a Bure, a Stardust, and a Nat Beast on board, and he had Mirror Force set, so I'm just like, ha, get at me. But yeah, and this deck's very, very sleeperish because it seems to know, like, no matter how many people topple this deck never really gets the support that it, not the support, but just like the hype that it deserves. I feel like, I mean, the deck's always underrated. Like, I'll play people like this and they don't know what it's doing, and I kind of feel like that's kind of bad because this deck is just so good the way it can combo. With the #2 slot, you guys, I have my favorite Mind Zectors. This deck's always going to be, or I don't feel like it's always, but it's going to be a sleeper for a while. It's going to be that deck that you're just going to run into. You're just going to like ball it OTK. But this deck's, I've already explained why this deck's really good. Dragonfly Hornet, Centipede Hornet, this barrage of things. Just they keep going off. They keep comboing. Especially with this card right here. Like, I stole someone's Big Eye today, and they were sad. Stole with like Stag. You have your own little mini Big Eye. I mean, and it can still attack, and you can overlay a Guy charge on top of it, so it's fine. I mean, this deck's really good. It can combo rank 3s, rank 4s, rank 5s. It can make so much board presence that you're just all sad facing things. #3 spot, I got Stratus and the Velvet Beat deck. Velvet Beat is just absolutely amazing. Some of the combos I could do. Making rank 4 exceeds, detaching for the rank 4 exceeds, and then activating Miracle Fusion is just like, oh, cool, free Shining, or Ab-Zero. So if you're trying to Mirror Force, or if you get rid of the Ab-Zero anyway, your field's getting nuked, they can mass change the Ab-Zero for an Acid, Absolute Zero, so if it goes off, then Acid kicks in, and it's like they just Regeki'd and Heavy Stormed your side of the board. But yeah, this deck's really good. I mean, you're always going to get Fusion Material back with Shining, so that's another plus. I mean, Gemini Sparks is a +1 right off the bat because you kind of want your things in the graveyard sometimes. Plus, you get to draw another card and destroy a card on the board. So it's just like the combos that this deck goes through is really good because you can super poly anything in this meta. I mean, they have a fusion for pretty much each element. I did not know these were $8. Happy face. But like, yeah, like I've thought about playing this deck. The deck's really good, and what it can do is just, really good. I think I gotta explain to you guys what heroes do. This is always a +1. I can break back row. But I'm usually adding development to hand, setting everything, going Bubble Man, overlaying for Excalibur, attacking for a huge game. You can use the Alive Hero combo, summon the Stratos, and just go off from there. And this deck's just really fast, and I feel like it has a really good chance of, if you guys want to take any of these decks to a tournament, play with them, you have a decent chance of stopping. Now in 4th place I had 6 Sams. I really hate this deck, but the deck's good, and I'm going to give it that. gateway, and they added more consistency to it with 3 Sheen Smoke Signal. So you're always gonna be able to, what you add to hand, make the first turn Shien, negate any spell and trap, make Nat Beast against Prophecy. That's why I think like it has a really great matchup. I mean, it doesn't have a good matchup against E-Drags. It can sometimes outspeed Mermails if it gets the chance. Evo Swarm kind of hurts just a little bit, but other than that, I mean, the deck can keep up pretty much fine with the current meta. And the 5th spot is going to be a debate between Blackwings and Windups. Windups are kind of a lot slower because you have to have the Magician, so you have to like, you can't always turn one Magician, or it's a lot harder to turn one Magician now. So you're gonna have to go, summon the factory, use a Windup effect to add Magician, and then hopefully you have Shark, or you have to add Shark, or something like that. And from there, you just can go off, and once you go off, unless your opponent like Torrentials, Maxis, Veilers, something, it is very hard to stop you afterwards, like, because you just go Pepperl off and then loop, 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 and you just loop the board, and to where your opponent has a lot of pressure on their side of the field, and now they're sad face. And Blackwing, which is just control. I mean, you think about it, like, they can all switch some of them from their hands. They're like mini 6-Ams. I mean, you can call the Haunted something, bounce it back with Zephyros, so you have a 1600 beater on board, set the call the Haunted to use it again. This, like, the smallest beater they have is 1300, which is Blizzard, and usually you're just going to synchro with it. But if not, I mean, that plus Kalute is 2700, so Kalute being the smallest Kalute boost in this deck being 2700 is a nice, because even Gale's 2700, but he halves the attack, so it's like half whatever you have as well. And Shura is just like this card destroy a battle and set the graveyard, or no, when it destroys a monster sent it to the graveyard, and you special summon a usually you could be special summon Gale or something, and then attacking, and then just doing whatever. And like some of the combos you can do is really good. You can make rank 4s, you can make a lot of synchros, and I feel like this deck now, I mean, what is it, the card, I have to look it up one second. I know it's really good in Blackwings. Monster XYZ 4. Yeah, Ice Beast Zephyron. Negate all the effects of all face-up cards your opponent controls, and if you do, the card gains 300 attack for each face-up card in the field except this card. Yeah, like, it's really good. Like, you can skill drain your opponent's whole board, and it gains at least 300 if you're gonna skill drain something. So, like, I feel like with the addition of that, I mean, it's not going to be completely broken, but it's still more support. The deck can still synchro, the deck can still go off. And Black Whirlwind and Gateway are both dumb. And so is Factory, and Karakuri, and Inzektor. Like, the combos that these decks can do are highly overlooked, so if you guys want to have a decent chance of topping, I do recommend taking maybe one of these decks, and, if you're a budget player. I mean, Blackwings aren't topping at the moment, but they're definitely a sleeper. In this meta. I mean, Dark World's really good too, but let's face it, Dark World's kind of getting wrecked at the moment because Dark World's Dark World, and Dark World, God, Dark World. But I mean, there's a few other picks you can put on here. There's Dark World. There's Light Swarm, because let's face it, Judgment Dragon is the most broken boss monster in this game. Pay 1,000, cool. Pay 1,000, cool. Like, drop it against almost dragons, and then normal summon, and then use the Luminous effect to summon something, and then do whatever you want to do. I mean, really. Because they can't swing over Judgment Dragon, they can Big Eye it, which is gonna suck even more. But they're gonna nuke the whole board, and Judgment Dragon is just unfair. Like, I went off of Karakuri, I dropped Judgment Dragon and I lost. But anyway, guys, I'm sorry for the long video. I just kind of went into depth with a lot of the decks, of some of the combos they can do. But just tell me what you think of this top 5. I would honestly kind of say Windups over Blackwings for the budget part of it. And again, this was not like, no burn, no chain beat, none of that, because let's face it, we all hate those decks unless you're stopping with them, then I'm guessing you're loving it. But I'm loving it. Anyway, guys, I will see you guys whenever I get the next chance to record a video. I know this video was long, but I have a lot of stuff I gotta deal with right now, so if I don't post a video for a few days, that's my apologies. But anyway, guys, just stay tuned, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys later.